Hi you guys, welcome back. So today's tutorial is going to be an eye makeup tutorial. I'm going to be using the PUR Midnight Masquerade face palette. And I say face palette because it does have a highlight, blushes, and eyeshadows. So this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty palette. It doesn't have many matte eyeshadows. The only matte eyeshadow is Sneak Peek, which is this brown one right there. Everything else is more shimmer and kind of a silky tone, highlighty type of shades, which are the blushes. So all the blushes do have like a shimmer to them. They're not as shimmery as the eyeshadows, but they do have a little bit of a shimmer. But the eyeshadows are very pretty. They're pretty pigmented. This is the look that I came up with. And as you can see, look at that highlight. And that's that Twilight highlight right here. And I'm loving it. It's on my nose, it's on my cheeks, and it's like so out there. So yeah, you guys, if you want to see how I created this look using the PUR Midnight Masquerade palette, face palette, then obviously you have to keep watching. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, follow my other social medias, and watch my previous videos. I also do home decor videos, so if you are interested in those, then make sure you are subscribed. And yeah, so let's begin. The first eyeshadow I'm using is Mask Off, which is this beautiful green shade right here, which has been calling my name since I first saw it. It's beautiful. It's a nice green shimmer, but it kind of has a, I don't know, like a yellowy undertone. It's just beautiful. Anyways, I'm gonna place this on my mobile lid, on my entire mobile lid. And I'm just gonna be packing it on, and I will be cat eyeing the outside of my outer V. I'm gonna bring the eyeshadow pretty up high onto my mobile lid, a little bit above my crease, because I'm gonna use another eyeshadow on the crease, but I want those two eyeshadows to blend into each other. And I'm using just a flat shader brush for this application. The next shade I'm using is this blush right here. Since the palette really doesn't have like much of a light transition shade, so I'm just gonna go in with this one right here. I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to grab a blending brush and start blending out the edges from outer to inner corner, and I'm just gonna continue this until I'm happy with how the transition starts looking. And as you can see, I'm holding the brush from above because I don't really want to disturb the eyeshadow Mask Off. By the way, the one I'm using right now is called Enchantment. I don't remember if I already mentioned that. But yes, right now I'm using Enchantment, and the first one was Mask Off. For my brow bone highlight, I'm using this highlight right here, which is called Twilight. It's also a beautiful shade. I'm just going to grab a little bit of Twilight, and I'm going to place this on my brow bone for a nice lift. It's a really pretty shade, you guys. So far, all the eyeshadows I've used are kind of the shimmer shades because the blushes are not as shimmery as the eyeshadows, but they still have like a slight silky shimmer to them. So the next eyeshadow is this matte one, which is the only matte eyeshadow that's in this palette, and it's this brown one right here, and it's named Sneak Peek. I'm going to be placing Sneak Peek on my outer V, and I'm just gonna slightly create a kind of a wing just to deepen my outer V. But it's not going to be like a super defined wing. It's just, I just want to deepen this outside because it kind of looks like all just plain. And if I deepen this, it just, you know, it gives it a nice gradient kind of smoky look. So I'm just placing this from the corner edge of my lashes, bringing it out like a cat eye, and then coming up and around my crease, and I'm gonna stop halfway. So right now it looks kind of harsh, but we're gonna blend that out. So next, with a small blending brush, I'm going to start blending out the edges. And I'm not going to go crazy blending. I'm just kind of tapping and moving it around very, very softly. because I don't want to disturb mask off either, but I do want to deepen it. So let's just softly blend until we're happy with the way it looks. If you have to go back to any of the eyeshadows, the previous eyeshadows like Mask Off or Enchantment, then you can go back and add whatever pigment you lost. Because when it comes down to blending eyeshadows, you will lose pigment. So even when you're done, you should always go back and add a little bit more. Like once I'm done with this eye, if I feel like this one's a little bit off, then I'll go back in and add whatever I feel like it's missing on this eye, just to match this eye as best as I can, because nothing will always look exactly, but it will look pretty close to each other. All right, so now I'm done with the blending, but I'm going to continue using Sneak Peek, which is that brown one, on a flat definer brush, and I'm going to be placing Sneak Peek right under my lashes, or right into the lashes. Make sure I connect it, and I'm going to bring it all the way in. The next eyeshadow I'm using is Mask Off, so I'm going to go back to the green one and another flat definer brush. This one's a little fluffier than the other one, and I'm going to be placing Mask Off under my lower lashes, but this time I'm going to start from the inner corner, 3/4 in, and I'm going to leave my outer V with the Sneak Peek brown eyeshadow. So I'm not going to be putting Mask Off over the outer V portion. I'm just going to place it from inner corner, 3/4 in of the way, so about right there. Oh my god, you guys, this eyeshadow is so pretty. I'm in love with it. Now I'm gonna go into Enchantment, which is the blush right here, and I'm just gonna use the blending brush that I use for Enchantment on my crease, and I'm just gonna be blending this right under my lashes. And the reason I'm using a blending brush is because, one, I'm trying to blend it out, and two, because I want it to be kind of blown out. I don't want it to be super tight under my lashes. I love when it's nice and blown out, especially for a look like this. For my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go into Twilight, and I'm just gonna place this right into my tear duct area. For my waterline, I'm using this Jonte Blue Dark Brown pencil eyeliner, and I'm just going to tightline and place this onto my waterline. For mascara, I'm going to be using this Wonder Beauty Unlashed Mascara. And I like to bring my lashes in first, wiggle the brush, push them in. And I'm going to be wearing falsies anyway, so I'm not like really trying to grow my lashes with the mascara. I'm just trying to make them nice and curly and kind of stiff so they can hold the falsies. The false eyelashes I'm wearing today are the Salon Perfect 615 lashes. And that is it for the eyes, you guys. For my highlights, I'm wearing Twilight from the PUR Midnight Masquerade palette, which is this one right here. And my blush, I'm wearing Enchantment, which is this one right here. On the lips, I'm wearing 0.0 by ColourPop. But if you wanted to do a glossy, more nude lip, you can also do it. I would have used Towels by Cargo, which is a nice light gloss, which is the one I was wearing before when I first started doing my makeup. That's what I was wearing, was the Towels lip gloss, or any nude lip color, or whatever lip color you feel like it, to be honest. Today I chose this 1.0 because it's kind of a stone type of color for me. It's very cold, and I felt it looked good. It kind of balanced my eyes, and it's October, so I figured let me be kind of witchy and cold. I don't know. It was just my thoughts. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this tutorial. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, follow my other social medias, and watch my previous videos. Until next time, my loves, hugs and kisses.